The only man who never makes mistakes is the man who never does anything. Never throughout history has a man who lived a life of ease left a name worth remembering. Knowing what's right doesn't mean much unless you do what's right. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred with dust and sweat, who strives valiantly, who errs and may fall again and again, because there is no effort without error or shortcoming. When you're at the end of your rope, tie a knot and hold on. No man needs sympathy because he has to work, because he has a burden to carry. Far and away the best prize that life offers is the chance to work hard at work worth doing. Nothing worth having was ever achieved without effort. I am a part of everything that I have read. If you could kick the person in the pants responsible for most of your trouble, you wouldn't sit for a month. Do something now. If not you, who? If not here, where? If not now, when? All the resources we need are in the mind. Work hard at work worth doing. Get action. Do things, be sane, don't fritter away your time, create, act, take a place wherever you are and be somebody, get action. With self-discipline most anything is possible. Speak softly and carry a big stick. You will go far. It is not often that a man can make opportunities for himself. But he can put himself in such shape that when or if the opportunities come he is ready. To anger a conservative, lie to him. To anger a liberal, tell him the truth. To educate a person in the mind but not in morals is to educate a menace to society. The best executive is the one who has sense enough to pick good men to do what he wants done, and self-restraint to keep from meddling with them while they do it. It is not the critic who counts. I care not what others think of what I do, but I care very much about what I think of what I do. That is character. The joy in life is his who has the heart to demand it. To announce that there must be no criticism of the President, or that we are to stand by the President, right or wrong, is not only unpatriotic and servile, but is morally treasonable to the American public. The most important single ingredient in the formula of success is knowing how to get along with people. It is only through labor and painful effort, by grim energy and resolute courage, that we move on to better things. For those who fight for it, life has a flavor the sheltered will never know. Here is your country. Cherish these natural wonders, cherish the natural resources, cherish the history and romance as a sacred heritage, for your children and your children's children. Do not let selfish men or greedy interests skin your country of its beauty, its riches, or its romance. People ask the difference between a leader and a boss. The leader leads, and the boss drives. Patriotism means to stand by the country. It does not mean to stand by the President. The wildlife and its habitat cannot speak, so we must and we will. Character is far more important than intellect in making a man a good citizen or successful at his calling, meaning by character not only such qualities as honesty and truthfulness, but courage, perseverance, and self-reliance. The only time you really live fully is from 30 to 60. The young are slaves to dreams, the old servants of regrets. Only the middle-aged have all their five senses in the keeping of their wits. Rhetoric is a poor substitute for action. I have often been afraid, but I would not give in to it. I made myself act as though I was not afraid, and gradually my fear disappeared. Old age is like everything else. To make a success of it, you've got to start young. Conservation is a great moral issue, for it involves the patriotic duty of ensuring the safety and continuance of the nation. We must all either wear out or rust out, every one of us. My choice is to wear out. Believe you can and you're halfway there. Do what you can, with what you have, where you are. Comparison is the thief of joy. It is not the critic who counts, not the one who points out how the strong man stumbled or how the doer of deeds might have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred with sweat and dust and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs and comes short again and again, who knows the great enthusiasms, the great devotions, and spends himself in a worthy cause, who, if he wins, knows the triumph of high achievement, and who, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who know neither victory nor defeat. Courage is not having the strength to go on. It is going on when you don't have the strength. Keep your eyes on the stars, and your feet on the ground. No one cares how much you know, until they know how much you care. When you play, play hard. When you work, don't play at all. Nothing in the world is worth having or worth doing unless it means effort, pain, difficulty. I have never in my life envied a human being who led an easy life. I have envied a great many people who led difficult lives and led them well. In any moment of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing, the next best thing is the wrong thing, and the worst thing you can do is nothing. Far better it is to dare mighty things, to win glorious triumphs, even though checkered by failure, than to take rank with those poor spirits who neither enjoy much nor suffer much, because they live in the gray twilight that knows neither victory nor defeat. It is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed. Complaining about a problem without posing a solution is called whining. Whenever you are asked if you can do a job, tell them, "Certainly I can." Then get busy and find out how to do it. There is no effort without error or shortcoming. Over-sentimentality, over-softness,